I'm a little bit torn this morning. I used to do what was called the Kugel report, and this morning I want to talk about nuclear waste but I'm split, I'm torn. I can't do it as a Kugel report because the 99% of the people who are very pro-nuclear may feel insulted. So I can't do it as my German-English Kugel report. I'm going to have to do it with my Enlightenment hat. I'm wearing my Enlightenment hat today. It has a little German look to it, don't you think, with a tip? Now I'm going to go back into my normal speech because I'm quite normal now. I have my tinfoil hat and I am addressing myself to the 99% of the population, the really smart people, because they really know. I mean, all these nuclear, anti-nuclear activists out there, come on, wake up. If you're 1% and 99 believe that nuclear energy is clean, safe, and cheap, well, why should we argue with that? And I'm wearing my hat, and this morning I got the enlightenment. I realized 99% of the people must be right. I'm leaving comments, and I've been an anti-nuclear advocate for the last 3 years since Fukushima, but I'm wrong. I'm obviously wrong because 99 out of 100 comments that I get are like saying, you fear-mongering troll, making comments on a wonderful person. And I agree, this Thunderfoot is beautiful. He's wearing one of these hats because he knows, and he's on the side of the right side of history. And now, just as a fact, I am now completely committed to a nuclear planet. And why should I resist? There are about 360,000 tons of nuclear waste that's just sitting in these fuel pools. And deposited what the English in the 1950s, 53 to 1960 something, they dumped them in barrels, the nuclear waste, into the Atlantic. It's sitting at the bottom of the Atlantic encrusted by crustaceans. That's not what to do with nuclear waste. Yes, I'm getting it. I'm part of the 99% of smart people. And I thought here is just a few ideas I'm going to now activate for the purposeful use, the good use of spent nuclear fuel, nuclear waste. And my first suggestion, and the Chinese have figured this out, but they were stupid. They used lead paint in toys. Well, use nuclear waste, plutonium from spent fuel rods. Use the spent fuel rod waste in children's toys. I think this would be the first thing. And the second, I think, should be definitely in all medical instruments, like incubators for children. They should be made out of spent nuclear waste fuel rods. 2 uses right off the bat. And I think it's obvious. Obviously, drinking water should also have plutonium and other nuclear isotopes included in it. It is obviously something that is good for us. It's healthy to have nuclear spent fuel in drinking water. And of course, energy drinks is a no-brainer. Energy drinks, like Red Bull, should have cesium and strontium and plutonium inside. You'll get energy. Yes, yes. And you don't even have to wear this hat. And one of the great uses for spent nuclear fuel, 360,000 tons, would go a long way to using it in money, especially in coins. They'd be nice and heavy. They'd be nice and heavy. So I have now decided I am no longer going to resist the intelligence of an entire planet that has decided that the nuclear energy is our only hope, and The reason they haven't come up with how to use the waste is because the obvious solutions are right in your face. What I've said. And children's toys and toothpaste. They've already got fluoride in toothpaste. Why not add a little bit of plutonium? You know that waste will be gone in no time. Does that make sense to you people? Why are you resisting this? The entire planet virtually has no solution, has no interest what to do with this waste. And I'm telling you, this would be the solution for all those that really are still caught up in trying to defend themselves from people that I used to be. I used to be anti-nuclear, making anti-nuclear statements. Well, you don't have to worry about me. I'm now wearing my hat like the rest of you. 99% of the population has figured it out. It's just that I'm now giving you the ultimate solution to all 360,000 tons. Don't even know what that might mean. 360, that's a lot. That's heavy. So that's the way to go. Put it into everything and anything. Make clothes, make fertilizer, make animals eat it, make people eat it, make everybody eat it, make the soil enrich it and make it full of beautiful nuclear waste. That's how to use it. I figured it out.